Is that it now? Yeah, because the end stream button's come up, so that's all right. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's an eyeball top left with the where it says live button and how long you've been live. There's two up there. So I presume that's me and you. Only one now. Someone's gone. So anyway, if there is, there's only one person out there. Maybe it doesn't include me. So maybe we just lost the only one we had, apart from you. So yeah. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see if anyone jumps on. Not that anyone's likely to come on to the record studio. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Now we've got a couple of people out there. If anyone wants to come up and help me start my chat off, because the idea of this was just to see how it goes, really. Just see if I could get the chat up and running. In case they want to do one at any time. In fact, I wouldn't mind doing one once a week or once every couple of weeks, twice a week, whatever. Well, if it's of any interest, anyone in London, around London tomorrow, I'm off to Speaker's Corner in the morning. Should be there by about 11. Anyone fancies going there? It's certainly different, isn't it? Speaker's Corner. I don't know if whoever's in at the moment, whether you've been before, but it's certainly interesting. Oh, right. Okay. That's good optical. Yeah. Yeah, just Tramps. Yeah, Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park Corner in London. Yeah, quite good. I've been a couple of times and actually got involved myself. Bit scary though, I must admit. But you just sort of stand there videoing. What I should do, I'll go live tomorrow in one hand, and then I will have a camera, another camera as well, taking video. See what happens. Really, Speaker's Corner in Toronto. Wow. Obviously, you're Canadian, I presume. Yeah, I've been to Toronto a few times. Used to go there for the fishing and see relatives up in Ontario. I think Lake Ontario. I think yeah. A few hours, 3 hour, 4 hour drive out of Toronto. Fantastic. Used to like going in the winter most of the time for the fishing, ice fishing. Yeah, it was often a couple of 3 foot deep and get the auger out, petrol auger, and dig a big hole. Loved it. Yeah. Yeah, lovely place to live. Toronto, you're talking about? Yeah. All I remember about Toronto was that big. Was it a telephone tower, a bit like the BT tower, something like that. Anyway, massive, great thing stuck up in the sky. I bet it's a miniature now, with everything else that's probably been built around it. Oh yeah. I've done Lake Erie as well. Yeah, love it there. As I say, I like it more in the winter than the summer, because in the summer, July time, I think it's July, you got them bloody black flies. How do you live there? I think I just lock my door, lock all the windows up, and shut them up for the whole month until the black flies go. How do you put them up with that? Hi, Chris. Good evening. Chris was just trying a chat, a new one. I haven't done one before, so thought we'd just give it a go. Smash that, yeah. Yeah, as Optical says, smash the like button. Give us some, give us some likes, please. If we can get this chat going, and I'll just keep chatting then, and But, give us message me anything you want to know. Yeah, just tramps. Yeah, Blackfire's terrible. Yeah, I remember once. I think I only went there once in July. Once was enough, if it was July, and you couldn't even take the car out. The windscreen. Trying to get the flies up the windscreen was impossible. God, blimey, tough. Yeah, but the fishing was out of this world. Now let me try and remember. There was pike, perch, and pickerel, and of course pickerel, fantastic fish to eat. That was the main fish we were fishing for at the time. Yeah, it was good. What about you, Chris? Where are you from? Just Tremp's from Canada, so he can't come down to Speaker's Corner in the morning to meet up with me. Oh, Manchester. Oh, lovely. Do you know that's somewhere I'd like to go? Actually, I've been to Manchester before, but I'd love to go there. Doing a bit of uh, auditing because I know you got some of the top auditors there. You got Billy Moore now, who's really come on a bundle, hasn't he? And Charlie Veach, of course. Those two seem to be the top two down there, but none of them ever seem to do any auditing. No one goes to the big hotels, stands outside of a camera until you upset the security guards enough, or also the office buildings, which is what me and a mate do a lot in London. I wouldn't mind going and doing that in Manchester. Be different because it's as far as I know, it's not been audited like that before, and your security guards down there wouldn't have a clue what to do, would they? Yeah. So Chris, you're in Manchester. Oh right, yeah, you are in there. Oh well. Oh no, well, it's not. It's not Manchester that. Billy Moore's in. These are Scouser, aren't he? But where's he go? It is Manchester, isn't it? Yeah, he lives. Yeah. So you know them two, do you, Chris? Do you know Billy Moore and Charlie Veach? I presume you do. You can't live in Manchester and not having bumped into them. Yeah. So do you bump into them yourself in Manchester, Chris? And of course, all the other ones all the crackheads that are famous, aren't they? Is it Mike in a wheelchair and Crutchy? Yeah. Yeah, I will get up there. Just temps. I will get up to Manchester, but I need to stay a couple of nights. Really, I mean, when you think about it, if you go up there, even if you go up there for a full day, it takes it takes what, probably 5 6 hours to get there if you go by car, 5 6 hours to get back. And at my age, it's too much to do anything like that in a day, so I wouldn't be able to do it. So I'd have to stay 2 nights just for one day's auditing. Well, Chris, if you've never seen an auditor, um, you might as well have a look at my channel then, mightn't you? Some of it's not all of it's auditing, so you'll have to have a search down and see where we're probably in the last 15, 20 videos have been to around London a lot, so we did a lot of auditing there. So yeah, have a look. So my channel obviously is a vlogging journalist on YouTube. Have a look and see what you think of auditing. It's good fun. I like it anyway. Yeah, yeah, it'd be Manchester from. I'm in South London, so I'm in the middle of the night. If I set off at 2 in the morning, I might be able to make it in what, I don't know, 3 and a bit hours, I suppose. But if there's any traffic about, it's going to be 6 hours, 5 at least. Have you, Chris? I didn't know. Oh, that's nice of you to follow me. Thank you. Well, as you must have seen then, if you've been following me, I've been just trying to find my niche, really. I'll keep trying different stuff, anything from down Whitehall at Horse Guards Parade, trying to waiting for a horse to bite someone, to get extra points for that, don't you? Love YouTube, I love it. And then at the moment, I'm trying the Speaker's Corner. But the good thing about Speaker's Corner is you go down there on a Sunday and you can get enough content to probably do 5 or 6 videos. So if you can't get out again with the bad weather, at least you can put out a video, every other day at least. Just Trent, heard about the audit from DJ Audits. Yeah, he's top man, isn't he? He's top fella. Very, very good indeed. He's changing it. He's changing things all the time because as auditors, I think it's definitely going to change because the police are onto it. What we're doing, the security guards more and more are onto it, and a lot of them. It don't matter what you do. You can stick your cameras in their windows, and they still don't come out. A lot of them, but what you have to put up with, and then when you get out, bang, get them out, and you get a good one. Yeah, there'd be at least 150 auditors around, wouldn't there? Yeah, I've only just started meeting a few from London, so yeah, just met a few. Auditing evolves. That's what I was going to say. Optical. It's evolving all the time, and we're trying to come up with different things. I must admit, I'm not really enjoying that. That face-to-face rowing and arguing and just hassle. I'd like to find something else, something a little bit easier, where you don't have to have a row all the time. I'll tell you who's done well, and probably people get fed up with me saying it, but DJE is a good auditor. He's very calm. He gets done what he has to do. He doesn't take any shit from any of them. No, he's very, very good. Should take more notice of him, really. And again, I don't like following other people. I'd like to find something of my own. Yes, Optical. You've been around for 4 years. You must have seen lots of changes. I've only been around. Well, I've been around now. Auditing, just over 18, about 17, 18 months. Yeah, it does just strengths. It can get physical. A mate of mine who I have been out with is PB. It's not PB Audits, it's PB something on it. And God, I've never known anyone get into fights as much as he does. He really does. Have a look at him. He's a very, very good auditor. And he's retired, so but he stands his ground. He's a big bloke, and he's had to stand his ground and have the odd punch up, but he's always getting threatened. So that's P for Peter, B for Boris Audits, and he's from Yorkshire. Well worth a look if you don't know. Yeah. Well, we've got another one in, a number 5. 5 people in. I mean, well, I've never done a live before, have I? So it's my first one. So even five's no result. Well, I'm sorry you guys are nowhere near London, because if you were, it'd be nice to meet you, and you could have come down and watched me make a fool of myself down at Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park. Good for a laugh. Anyone wants to get up for a chat live on the what do you call them? Studio. Yeah. If anyone wants to come up, you're welcome. Grab a seat. Otherwise, I'll just carry on talking to myself. I had a nightmare getting on here in the first place because of all the setting up you got to do. But seems fairly easy now. Oh, I've been looking forward to that when you post. Yeah. Yeah, there is already. Oh, well, you know if you've been following me, Just Trimps. There's already a few speakers corners ones on there now. Or I'm definitely going to do a live. So I reckon I don't know what time. I don't want to go on too early with a live because if it's a bit damp, they'll be late getting there. So I don't know. I'll go live sometime between 11 and 1, I should think. But as soon as I get there, about 11, I will put the camera on. I don't know whether I go live. I don't want to be talking to myself and three of them down there. But last week's I wasn't there last week, so I couldn't make it. But apparently it was quite a good one. It got a little bit stroppy. I don't think there was any punch ups, but did get a bit stroppy. Police had to get in there a few times. Oh yeah, of course, Just Trimps. Yeah, 6 hours difference, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, so you'll be fast asleep when I'm down there, won't you? Well, it doesn't matter. You can when you wake up or later on in the evening. Yeah, the live will be on there, won't they? Go onto my channel and look up live, and that I think that goes on there, doesn't it? So you can see the live one, and then probably by the following day, I will have a an edited one up. Because otherwise, that live it's going to be it could be 3-4 hours. Then you're nuts. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, just Trimps. Yeah, you can watch it later on, no problem at all. Yeah, live's all right. I'd like to do live with me mate when we're around London doing the auditing. Trouble is if I'm on my own and I go live, I'm in charge of what's said, aren't I? But when you and your mate are there chatting away, you can say things that normally get edited out once you get home. But when you're live, there's no editing out, is there? So I don't like the idea of editing when there's more than me. Yeah. So, Just Trimps, what do you haven't done the auditing? What do you do in YouTube wise? What do you do in Canada? Oh, in South London now, it's probably between 3 and 6 degrees during the day. It might go just into freezing at night, but between 3 and 6 daytime. Oh, right, okay, you only watch. Yeah, fair enough. Viewers are important, more important than the rest of us, because if we haven't got any viewers, there's no one to watch anything. Thanks to Optical for helping me out here, because he's helped me set it all up. I should say he's probably set it up, and I've just pressed the button. Yeah, thanks for that, Optical. Really appreciate your help. So, what are we going to chat about? Anything you want to know? Yeah, thanks, Optical. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing next week? I don't know. There's a couple of protests about, aren't there? Big national protests by the Palestinians. So last one I did, I got thrown in, backed into the main road by 3 of them. They're quite aggressive, these lefty pro-Palestinians. All known about the far right and that they're aggressive. They're just not. I'm telling you what, I don't know. It's a shame that they're like that because you just get your camera out and start snarling at you. Come on. Yeah, I think they are, some of them. Yeah. Anything for a punch up. No, they're not all the same, are they? And I feel sorry for some of them. You know, some of the things they say and do. Yeah, no, I feel a lot of what they say, I'm sure is right. It's been a two-sided problem. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. I've enough of that when I'm out on the street doing the protests. What do you think will happen to Speaker's Corner if his law comes out? Well, that was one of the first questions I ever asked when I went to Speaker's Corner. I said, is it safe to talk? You know, just say what you think here. Because there's police there, you know, there's half a dozen coppers that are there after about midday. And a lot of the blokes that were doing I can't think what you call them, you know, doing the talking, just said that, you know, you generally don't get anyone. Someone would have to complain. So someone would have to go up to a copper and complain about what you've said. But even that, I mean, it could happen, couldn't it? But yeah, blasphemy laws is one. You can imagine at Speaker's Corner. It's blasphemy in every other word that comes out of everyone's mouth. But the other one, the scary one, is the law whereby if you were sat at a table having dinner or breakfast or whatever, and a waitress comes up to your table, passes you your dinner, and overhears you say something that she doesn't like. She goes back behind the counter, phones the police, makes a complaint. Police come down and arrest you for saying things that she didn't like. Unbelievable. So that's the law that they're trying to, or one of the laws they're trying to get into this country now. So we've got another 4.5 years of this Prime Minister. And then we get rid of him and get back to having a few rights back, you know. So that's it. Well, I was hoping we might get a few more in. We've got 4, and it's nice to have you 4 in. As I say, 5's the record. Yeah. So I won't leave it late, obviously. We'll give it a go. See if give it a go after the weekend, I think, and I'll have another go Monday or Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Get speakers over and done with, and see if I get anything good from there. And then I don't know. As I said, I don't know what I've got after that. Have a look at my diary while I'm chatting to you. There's nick my diary. Right. Someone's got the sack. Who's had my diary? It's disappeared. Oh, there it is. Right. Let's have a look, see where I am this week. Wednesday, I think, is a big national. What's the date? Saturday, Wednesday. Yeah, protest. I think Wednesday the 12th in the evening. I don't know where it is. It'd be Palestinian one. And then what else? A reform meeting. Yeah, I went to a reform meeting the other day or last week, and yeah, it was all right. I'd be interested to go back. I want to go back anyway. Well, Chris said he's a bad feeling about the next general election. Well, depends who you want in. Whether Farage can do it, I don't know. I mean, Farage is not my favourite person because he tells bloody lies about someone I consider I'd like to be friends with. Anyway, shame really, but I suppose he's our best chance of certainly getting rid of Starmer. So I'd give him 4 or 5 years. Farage, let him get on with it. So where else we got? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, next Saturday's a big national demonstration in London. And then on the Sunday following day, Speaker's Corner, lunchtime, and a fairly big King's Cross, London. Again, Palestinian protest. Yeah, they're still protesting 3, 4, 5 times a week, and that's just in London and around the rest of the country as well. They do keep themselves busy. Keeps us busy as well, I suppose. Yeah, I know, Chris. I know. I mean, that is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, I thought it was only the communists that could do that. You know, stop elections. I know it's probably only 12 seats, but it's you have a look at the seats. They're all seats that, or the ones I looked at anyway, they're all seats that Labour only just got or will only just hang on to. But if he hadn't stopped them, then for sure, I think Labour would have lost all of them. So that's why he's done that, I think. But the country will see, the rest of the country, there's how many seats? Another 600 and odd seats, aren't there? So they'll see how many of them Labour lose. Be interesting. I'll be surprised if they get a seat, but I suppose there'll be some red wall somewhere that'll get them back in. Yeah, so Chris, I don't know. I don't think a lot will change it because of Islamophobia. It's already there, isn't it? At Speaker's Corner. I think they'll just get on with it. I really can't see them. I really can't see the police arresting anyone, even if they get complaints. I mean, bloody hell, Speaker's Corner. If they stop that, I mean, that would be the end, wouldn't it? That would be the end of free speech. Yeah. Right. Well, I am going to go. I'm going to let you guys go. I really appreciate you coming on tonight and jumping in there and helping out and chatting to me. So, Chris, thank you very much indeed. And Just Tramps, really appreciate you two coming on. And Optical Turnkey, thank you again for helping me out. And maybe I'll get you to come and help me out again next week. We'll have another go. And I don't want to bully people to come on, you know. So I suppose I could, you know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I thank you very much indeed. I'm going to end this stream and I might have an early night, seeing I've got to get up fairly early in the morning. So, yeah, that's what I do. Thank you very much indeed. There's a stream coming up, and I hope you come back and chat to me again. Appreciate it, all of you. Cheers.